It's over. Little People Big World star Matt Roloff announces split from fiancée Caryn Chandler. Dear loves, welcome to TLC Drama. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel. Hi everyone, I have some tough news to share. Roloff, 63, began in a statement posted via Instagram on Tuesday, July 22nd. Caryn and I have decided to part ways, end our engagement. Life's a continued journey and this is the right step for us at this time. The reality TV personality said that he and Chandler, 57, remained amicable and would appreciate the many wonderful memories they shared. Your support means the world to me, and I'm committed to moving forward with positivity and trust in the path ahead, he continued. Much love to all. Chandler marked Roloff's first relationship following his split from wife Amy Roloff in 2015, after almost 3 decades of marriage. Their relationship initially sparked controversy, as Chandler had worked for years as the longtime manager of Roloff Farms, the family's business where she developed a close friendship with Matt. Everybody, I believe, have different people that they jive with at different stages of your life, Matt told TLC producers during a 2017 episode of Little People Big World. I have absolutely no regrets looking back over Amy and I's 26 years of marriage. We outgrew each other in some way and now my heart's open for Caryn. Although the beginnings of their relationship are unclear, Amy, 62, claimed in her 2019 tell-all book, A Little Me, that Matt was involved with Caryn while the pair were still married. Matt and our farm manager, who had been working for us a number of years by then, seemed to have more than just a working relationship or friendship, the mother of 4 wrote. I saw messages, pictures, and other things that should not have been shared between people who just worked together and were still married to other people. I was devastated. Despite their past drama, the exes managed to remain cordial for the sake of their 4 adult children, Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob Roloff. Matt even went so far as to support Amy's 2021 wedding to Chris Merrick by building a brand new barn for the occasion. The pair's dynamic began as a friendship before things turned romantic, as Caryn worked at the Roloff family's farm for many years. Matt and Amy were married from 1987 to 2016 and share 4 children, twins Jeremy and Zach, daughter Molly, and son Jacob. Jensen Ackles returns to Tracker after show loses multiple cast members. After finalizing his divorce, Matt and Caryn revealed in March 2017 that they were dating. Caryn's been the farm manager on Roloff Farms for a number of years and we have a great working relationship, and we are officially dating, Matt said in a 2017 episode of the TLC series. I had to do a lot of soul searching and think about what I, really wanted in life. Caryn offers me great companionship, and I think Caryn and I enjoy the same sort of social settings, We enjoy each other's company and friendship and companionship. Maybe Amy and I didn't have that. It's different. This is, a really neat person that's full of life, and I think she's cute. Matt and Caryn took their relationship to the next level when he proposed in April 2023. After 6 wonderful years together, I asked Caryn to marry me, and she said, yes, Matt said in a statement to People at the time. Our plan is to enjoy our engagement, and we are looking forward to a simple but elegant wedding in 2024. The twosome ultimately did not walk down the aisle in 2024. The following year, Matt announced that he and Caryn had called off their engagement. Caryn Chandler, Matt Roloff. Courtesy of Matt Roloff, Instagram. After going public with their romance on LPBW, Matt and Caryn made their relationship Instagram official. Broke away from the farm for a day at the Oregon coast. Amazing beauty. Love to you all. Matt captioned a photo of him and Caryn at the beach. Caryn and I out for dinner last night with Zach, Tori, Jackson, and Caryn's daughter Brittany. He wrote alongside a selfie of him and Caryn. Good times, we all got to take turns playing with Jackson. Matt Roloff, Caryn Chandler. Courtesy of Matt Roloff, Instagram. Matt and Caryn took a family trip to Maui and got to spend quality time with his grandson. When you get the call to spend the day with your grandson over in Maui while Zach and Tori explore the road to Hana, you don't say no. Matt wrote via Instagram alongside a snap of the trio. Anything to spend some time with this little fella, and we all had such a wonderful time at the reception. So many families merging from all over the globe, he wrote via Instagram. Family came from Iowa, Michigan, Florida, Chile, London, India, California, New York, Oregon, just to name a few. No particular order, LOL, all celebrating Jacob and Izzy's union in the most special way. Caryn, Chandler, Juan and I sat back in amazement of the entire event. Even the part where it poured rain was fun and exciting. Our grand plan right now is to stay committed, stay in love, go to Arizona and spend a tremendous amount of time together, Caryn said in a confessional. When we're here in Portland, we'll live individually and see each other a lot. Matt also noted that he and his former fiancée ended their relationship on good terms. We remain amicable and will always appreciate the many wonderful memories we have shared, he continued. Your support means the world to me, and I'm committed to moving forward with positivity and trust in the path ahead. Much love to all. The TLC star last shared a life update, including Caryn, whom he started dating in 2017, back in April, and has otherwise been promoting the sale of the Roloff family farm in Oregon on social media since raced from the farm in Oregon down to our Arizona place just in time to catch another open-air concert in the desert, Matt wrote in the April 27th Instagram post, alongside a selfie with Caryn. So fun and very lively hanging out with people enjoying life to the fullest. And for a while that included a life alongside Caryn. After opening up about their former relationship in 2017, the pair announced they were engaged and planning a wedding for 2024. I asked Caryn to marry me, and she said yes, Matt told People in 2023 while confirming their engagement. Our plan is to enjoy our engagement, and we are looking forward to a simple but elegant wedding. But while Matt and Caryn came forward with their romance in 2017, his ex, Amy, to whom he was married for 27 years, suggested Matt had begun seeing Caryn before their 2016 separation. We have someone that worked for us for a very, very long time on our farm, and I believe, this is all from my perspective, you know that there was more than just friends going on. Amy, who tied the knot with husband Chris Marek in 2021, said in a Facebook Live in March 2019. And I think that evolved to a point where that got in the way of our marriage as well. Matt Roloff tries to justify his actions online instead of taking accountability for his decisions that have fractured his family. Matt Roloff from Little People, Big World might have ruined the family with his greedy behavior. He joined the reality series alongside his ex-wife, Amy Roloff, and their children. Little People, Big World primarily featured their son with dwarfism, Zach Roloff, as he grew up on the show. The Roloffs were happy living on and managing the Roloff family farms, but their unit was dismantled when Matt and Amy got divorced. They grew apart as a couple, and Amy alleged Matt had an affair with her with his current partner, Caryn Chandler. Caryn could have influenced Matt to sell the Roloff farms for money. Before she began dating the reality star, Caryn worked for the Roloffs as a manager of the pumpkin patch, where she worked her way up to become Matt's assistant. She may have learned about the farm's true value by working closely with him. Caryn told Matt she didn't want to take on the responsibility of working on the farms any longer. She knew her partner was a reality TV star and might have thought they would bring home a larger profit by listing the farms and reaping the benefits. Little People, Big World will likely end after season 25 because of Matt and Zach's feud. The Roloff patriarch knew it was his son's dream to take over the Roloff farms when he grew older. Nonetheless, Matt disregarded Zach's feelings when he listed part of the property and did tell him ahead of time. He had little remorse for his betrayal and slyly offered his son a piece of the land for $4 million when he knew Zach couldn't afford it. Instead of prioritizing his children's feelings, Matt was too busy catering to Caryn's requests. Matt doesn't take accountability for his actions. Instead, he attempts to defend himself online. When asked by a fan on Facebook if Little People, Big World would be returning for season 26, after Zach and his wife, Tori Roloff, announced their departure from the show, Matt didn't have a clear answer. Little People, Big World star. Matt may have shattered the Roloff family bond because of his greedy behavior. Since he started his relationship with Caryn, he's begun making more decisions motivated by money. Matt and Zach don't seem to see eye to eye anymore, which is heartbreaking for their family. I think we were both pretty nervous with how she would handle it, and she's been great, Tori says. We've kept on the medication pretty heavy because everyone was like, they think they're good and then all of a sudden they're not, so keep on the medicine. but like we haven't woken up in the middle of the night to do it." The pair was happy to report the results of Lila's surgery. She no longer snores and has been sleeping better through the night. "Her waking up out of anesthesia is going to be tough," Zach stated at the time. "She surprised us though for her sleep study, she surprised us." They didn't do anything at her sleep study. Zach, 34, and Tori, 33, are also parents to Jackson, 7, and Josiah, 2. While sharing Lila's surgery news, the proud parents also revealed that their youngest underwent the same sleep study to determine if he has sleep apnea, and he was a rock star. "Josiah did great, I was very nervous," Zach says about his sleep study. "He's our hardest putting to bed. Josiah def needs more. I was worried and he's very loud. I was like, he's gonna rip these cords off." Tori, he loved it, the nurse was fantastic. He was watching his little Mickey Mouse, flirting with the nurse, giving the handshakes. Tori gave her husband credit for attending the sleep studies with their children, as she thinks the process is too challenging to witness. "I can't handle seeing the kids like that, so I'm so glad you do it," she says. "It's emotional seeing your kids like that. Even though there's nothing wrong, but like, you see them hooked up to all these monitors, and I don't think that I could handle it like you do." Like Zach, all 3 of their children have achondroplasia dwarfism. The young family has experienced a range of health issues from Zach's brain surgery to Jackson's leg surgery, all of which were documented during their time on Little People, Big World. Zach and Tori Roloff are opening up about the early stages of their relationship when family questioned their love. On Thursday's episode of the Raising Heights podcast, The Little People, Big World alums talk about their experience as a mixed-height couple, with Tori being average-sized and Zach having dwarfism. During the conversation, Tori reveals that, like many people, her family and friends had questions when she revealed that she was dating Zach, especially her father, who wasn't keen on the idea at first. "I can remember getting ready to go on a date with you and saying who you were and showing him a picture of you and him being like, 'No, what are you talking about?'" she recalls to Zach. "This is not the guy I pictured for you." He literally asked, like, "Are you sure?" Multiple times. He was like, "I don't know about this." She adds, "Then he met you, and I joke all the time, but pretty sure my dad likes you better than me now. My whole family likes you more." Tori, 33, and Zach, 34, began dating while they were in high school in 2011. The pair tied the knot in 2015 on the Roloff family farm. Together they are parents of Jackson, 7, Lilia, 4, and Josiah, 2. Tori says that when her father met Zach, his perception of him and the height difference changed. "As far as the height difference, though, had definitely overlooked that once he met you," Tori says. "He was like, 'Oh, I think I get it.'" As for her family and friends, they also had questions and concerns about their romance, but they let them go once they got to know Zach. "I think that there were questions when we started dating from my friends and family, but once everyone met you, they were like, 'Gosh, I get why this girl is into him. I get this scenario. I get this relationship.' Height didn't matter," she shares. Zach notes that as a person with a disability, you want people to overlook the obvious physical aspect, despite how hard it may be. Tori had no issue doing that. "You look for all these things that are wrong when the person's not right for you," Tori says. "Once I met you, even though your height is different than what I would have imagined, there was nothing wrong with you. There was nothing that I could pick apart." Tori and Zach agree that they haven't faced a lot of public adversity during their relationship, but chalk that up to their Little People, Big World fame. The pair also note that tuning people out has also worked in their favor. "Outside opinions shouldn't matter," Tori says. "They could have kept me from happiness, and they could have kept you away from happiness as well. We didn't let other people's opinions come between us or our relationship." Tori and Zach's love story played out during their time on Little People, Big World. Zach's family, including his parents, Amy and Matt Roloff, and 3 siblings, all appeared on the series since 2006. Earlier this year, Tori and Zach officially exited the series with their kids at the end of the last season. It's no secret that a rift has formed between Matt Roloff and his adult kids. TLC viewers who tune into Little People, Big World have gotten a front-row seat to the ongoing family drama. But recently, Zach Roloff offered an update on the relationship with his dad. On the May 23rd episode of Zach and his wife Tori's podcast, Raising Heights, the father of three opened up about how things are going with his father, Dotto, "It's not great," Zach replied. "It's not, existent, I guess." He continued, "The filming ended and you just kind of give yourself some space, but then the show airs 6 months later. It kind of brings up some old wounds." Tori explained that some viewers don't realize that episodes sometimes air nearly 1 year after filming. "And so it's like a lot of this dust has actually settled," she said. "And it's just recently that it's brought back up." Zach added, "The dust has settled, but nothing has been fixed or anything. And stuff comes out on social media and you realize that, people are thinking the same thing." On LPBW, Zach's mom, Amy Roloff, sold her half of Roloff Farms to her ex-husband. Instead of giving a portion of the property, or selling it at a reduced price to any of his children, Matt looked into listing the property before turning the big house into a short-term rental. Hard feelings were compounded by distance after Zach and Tori moved out of state with their children. "I think you always hope and pray for reconciliation, and that relationship will be healed," Tori said in the podcast. Tori also cleared up a misconception that she and Zach are withholding their children from seeing certain family members. "There's none of that going on," she said. "That's all just internet drama. Adult relationships are very complicated, unfortunately, especially family. Currently be off air. Zach and Matt Roloff have yet to mend fences." In an episode of Zach and Tori Roloff's Raising Heights podcast on May 23rd, the father of three, 34, revealed that his relationship with the Roloff family patriarch, 62, was not great, while answering fans' questions about their personal lives. "It's not existent, I guess," Zach said, looking down towards his feet. "The filming ended, you kind of just give yourself some space, and then the show airs 6 months later and it kind of brings up some old wounds." Tori, 33, went on to explain that most viewers don't realize that episodes are usually filmed a year before. When the show airs a new season, the tense moments they experienced are relived for a second time, even though the dust has actually settled on their differences. "Dust is settled, but nothing's been fixed or anything," Zach explained. "Stuff comes out on social media and you realize that people are thinking the same thing, and it's kind of a bummer because then it's oh, I thought we were kind of evening out a little bit." Now that the drama has played out for a second time, Zach claimed that the people involved are still in denial and they believe they didn't do anything wrong. "It's a narcissism, so no, it's not great," he added. "But I don't know, more time might heal." Tensions between Zach and Matt rose as the family considered the future of their farm, and Matt listed a portion of his property that his son was interested in buying up for sale. Matt later decided against selling it, instead opting to turn it into a short-term vacation rental. The father-son duo have also butted heads over their familial relations and Matt's engagement, which has unfolded in front of TLC cameras. As Zach updated fans on his relationship with Matt, Tori took the time to address misconceptions that the couple were withholding our children from spending quality time with their grandparents. "There's none of that going on. That's all just internet drama," she said, adding, "But I think that adult relationships are very complicated, unfortunately, especially family. We're all just doing our best, we're all trying," Tori suggested, to which Zach replied, "Are we, though? That's what I guess challenge, are we doing our best? Is the whole family doing their best? I don't think so sometimes." When asked if he was trying his best to repair the relationship, Zach acknowledged there were times, "I could have done better when looking back." Describing his rift with his father as a toxic relationship that he's put up with for so long, Zach confessed his biggest beef was when people outside the feud encourage him to come back together. "For me, it was time to step away, and I stepped away, and then things are said on social media that's oh, nothing's changed," he said, of those who want him to reconcile with Matt. "So no, I'm going to raise my kids and do the best I can. But if that's the way we're still thinking down there, then nothing's changed. Why would we re-engage?" Whether or not Little People Big World returns for a 26th season, Matt Roloff is content with the journey he and his family have had on the TLC show. Though the season 25 finale aired on April 23rd, Matt said that he hasn't gotten a call from network executives about the fate of the show. While the reality star, 62, isn't sure if he'll be sharing his life in front of cameras any longer, he told Entertainment Tonight that he was okay with putting the show behind him. "I feel very secure in what we've put on air, so the idea of not doing any more TV at all sounds fine by me," he explained. 400 episodes or something, you kind of feel like you've done it all. So if there comes a circumstance where we feel like we need to share more, if the opportunity comes up, maybe overwhelm.